What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, we're going to go through my crypto portfolio for March. Last month, it was around $29,000. We were down on the month from the last month. It was like $33,000 from the month prior to last month. But make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. We're going through the entire crypto portfolio. I'm not going to show you guys what's on my phone because I would have to go through my MetaMask, my Trust Wallet, my crypto.com portfolio, but I'm not going to do that. I will show you the numbers, but I'm not going to go through it. I'll talk about it because I only have a couple of positions on there anyways. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. So why do we talk about crypto? Why do I tell you guys about my crypto portfolio? Is it a way to flex? No, it's not a way to flex. I think this is a small subset of the investment portfolio that I do have. Long-term investments is my biggest portion, and then we have short-term investments and maybe some long-term crypto investments as well. So obviously I have things that are moving in different spots, and I did end up moving money around this month quite a bit, making some good choices. So let's go ahead and dive into this and see what we have in our portfolio. So currently, if we look at Coinbase Pro, we're going to see $21,869.29. You can see a lot of things are green today. Things are up from where they were in the previous days. This portfolio was down to like 18,000 or 17,000. I did end up moving a little bit of money over to other areas, and we will go through some of the top cryptocurrencies that we hold here, probably the top 5 maybe, and also talk about some investments that I made. So if we look at Harvest Finance, we currently hold 60. If you didn't see from the last month, I think we held around 30. So we added 30 more. Now, what's that extra 30 for? It's for a swing trade. It's not for a long-term investment. I'm looking to turn $3,000 into $6,000 in the next month or so because Harvest Finance does move quite a bit. So it's not something that will stay in the portfolio long-term. However, this amount will basically sit here. So I'll take out $3,000 or I'll take out $6,000, and hopefully it can rise to a level to where it stays the same price, or it stays at this price rather than, being at that increased price. I also have Krill. I didn't add anything to Krill. I was planning on doing it as it did drop down to 60 cents, but I didn't add anything there. OMG Network is a big position for me. I actually invested another I think it was $3,000 into it. But that came from a previous investment that I made on Harvest Finance. I made $5,000 on Harvest Finance and split it into Krill and OMG Network. So it wasn't new money. It was basically gained money, really. And that all went into Krill and OMG. Now, I did also make another investment in Gitcoin. I believe I did this after last review, and this was at about 100, and now we're sitting at 300 coins that we're holding because it did get down to a very low point, and I see this getting up to a high point. So next month, I believe we should see something big, as long as we don't see an escalation from, the Ukraine situation, and, the government comes out and talks about, inflation and, all of this other stuff, which they're going to, right? Also, another position that I did add on was Compound. I added on another 10 of Compound for a quick swing trade as well, looking for that to get up to a level of 500. Now, I know you're probably thinking, you're like $100 to $500. How is that? How are you going to see that big of a movement and think of that as a quick swing trade? That's a long-term move. Well, not with Compound. Compound moves very, very fast. It held strong, very, very strong, above the $300, $400 mark. So I'm looking for it to get to 400 to 500, and that's where I will take my profit. I'll take my investment and my profit, not all 15. I'll take about 10 or 11, and we'll go from there. So those are some big positions that I do hold in, Coinbase Pro. I don't want to spend all the time in Coinbase Pro, but we are sitting at a $21,875. Now, I do want to go into Gate.io. I think this is probably going to be the last position that we show on the screen, and then we're going to talk about other positions that we do have outside of it, right? And I'll bring up the Excel spreadsheet and everything. So currently, my Gate.io is standing at about $1,557.43. If we go in here, the most that I'm holding in, the highest position is Pallane, is PI. I hold about 202,000 coins of this, and I believe this is going to make a move. In my opinion, I think this is definitely going to make a huge move in the future. I do hold a lot of lower name cryptos, or actually kind of popular cryptos, but they just don't have as much of the movement, or they're not in the level of hundreds of billions, or not hundreds of billions, hundreds of millions or billions of market cap. But we're looking at, I have Floki, I have Doggy Crypto, I have Elon, GHC, Saitama, Baby Doge, Yoshi. So I have all these positions that I plan on buying. I continue to buy in this platform. And the reason why I do that is because it just makes sense to buy some of the lower name cryptos that could actually run quite a bit. So that's one reason why I decided to do that. Now, let's talk about another position that I just recently, or you know what, I'm not going to talk about that position yet because I didn't release the video. But let's go ahead and talk about my Crypto.com portfolio. So let's bring up my Excel spreadsheet really quick to show you guys exactly what we're looking at here. Now, I've been tracking things since October. And you could see things did increase in October, but I haven't actually done anything for the last couple of months. I haven't shown anything for the last couple of months. But you could see day 132 is where we're on from this day. And the crypto market really hasn't grown too much, right? We saw a large pullback from really July of last year all the way until now. And it hasn't been one of those crypto booms that we expected. Especially after Bitcoin and Ethereum started to rise, but that's a whole nother discussion. Currently, this is how much I'm holding in my total crypto portfolio, $43,155.39. Now, I would say over maybe 5,000 of that is invested money, so newly invested money into these positions, and others came from prior investments that I may have gained a gain from and moved it over to a different platform. But you can see here we have $21,867 in Coinbase Pro. This did increase. I saw this at 1,600, but I'll leave it at 1,558. We do have $109 in Dogecoin over on Robinhood, and Coinbase, we do have Ethereum 2.0 that we can't move, and we're going to end up buying more of Ethereum if they're going to have that staking percentage that I talked about in one of my previous videos. But I do have two other positions, one or two that fell off, right? Wonderland and Jade, both of those ended up not doing great. I ended up gaining something on Jade. I gained $150 on Jade, and I lost $200 on Wonderland. So basically, I had a net loss of $50 on both of those combined. And I ended up putting that into other areas, which you saw the crypto market start to fall. Now, I do hold $11,000 in Crypto.com, and the reason why I hold $11,000 in Crypto.com is I have CRO. And that I did stake already. I do plan on staking it for the credit card. And then I also have $5,000 worth of Shiba Inu that was moved over to Crypto.com in order to stake. I also have $7,000 in MetaMask, a lot in Zelda Inu, a ton that's in BNB, BUSD, some of those positions, and we also have some other smaller ones as well. And then I do have Trust Wallet, which most of that is sitting in BNB or Binance Smart Chain, coin as well. So we're looking at $43,155.39 as a whole. That's where I'm standing right now. Now, again, that's up from the last month. If we actually did the math and we looked at it, it's up about $7,000-ish, right? It's up quite a bit, a little bit more than that, right? $9,000, sorry. It's up about $9,000, and then you take out the probably $5,000 that we did invest into the positions. We're probably only looking at $4,000 that we actually had over a gain from the previous month, which is good because the entire month things were falling dramatically, with everything that happened, in Ukraine, or still is happening in Ukraine. Also, inflation and a lot of other government issues that we are having. You saw the markets pull back quite a bit, and hopefully we can see a recovery. And if we do see a recovery, I'm expecting next month to be a lot bigger of a month. Hopefully can pass six figures. with this, but just understand that I do have quick swing trades in mind, which hopefully I can take a lot of that profit and put it into lower points or other passive income strategies. Some of my investments I actually didn't show you, which are passive income strategies, and I will maybe get into that in future videos. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos just like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Perry8K on Twitter. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.